This is my animal area. This is where I keep all of my supplies. Toys and food and igloos and everything that I might need. I have a couple of cage kits that I made ready in case somebody wants one. I have an extra heater for the hedgehog room in case the one I have stops working. Hand sanitizer. This is where I check the health of my hedgehogs and trim nails, weigh them, make sure they're doing well. I have my tortoises right here too. I have 4 Russian tortoises. I could have made my hedgehog room a little bigger, but I decided that I would rather have it nice and warm and toasty for them inside, so it's much easier to keep warm. They're all housed individually. And try to decorate them a little bit. Excuse the music, they're always listening to something different since I don't like it to be silent in here. I think it keeps them a little more friendly, more used to noise. They always have to listen to something different. I need to hang that clock up. Let's see. Let me take a look. Chloe, she has 4 babies in here.
What is her name?
This is Chloe, Caitlin.
Chloe.
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 I have a 2-year-old and 4-year-old, both girls. They love to look at the hedgehogs too. Oh, it looks like they were sleeping. Let's see if I can... These guys are actually really friendly, but this is the middle of the day, so I hate to bother them right now. See if any of the other ones are out. Let's see. And they're sleeping. I don't think a single hedgehog is out and about. They all look to be sleeping in their huts. It's my little helper. Now, I usually keep this door shut all the time because I do keep my hedgehog room between 78 and 82 degrees. On those cold single-digit nights, it gets about 70 in here, but that's the lowest it ever goes. I have an alarm. It's actually just a little remote sensor. You can see it right there. If that gets below 70, that goes off. And I have a pretty loud alarm. It's actually on the outside of the hedgehog room so that it doesn't frighten the hedgehogs. That alarm is right here. And that will sound. And we'll come down and we'll fix it up for them. So we don't want them to try to hibernate. I keep all these guys clean. Right now they don't have their wheels. Some of them do usually have wheels in the cage, especially the males. I usually have wheels in for the males to keep them in shape. The females, they have 2 litters per year, and when they have litters, they never have a wheel. I find they tend to try to wheel, run on their wheel, and sometimes forget to take care of their babies as well as they should. So, these are all my hedgehogs. And I do have a couple free cages. There's one, and then I have one over here that's empty also, just for babies. So, you can see Carbon in there. Hey Carbon. He's one of my friendly boys. I have a couple breeding. Myra is being bred to Cole, and Lily is being bred to Quinn. Oh, and Valentine, she's being bred to Pharaoh right now. So I usually try to have about 2 to 3 litters per month. I don't like to overbreed my females. 2 litters is just, that's good for them in a year. So that way they have plenty of time in between to get back in shape. So, and I use Purina One chicken and rice cat food, about 2 tablespoons per day. I also have mealworms back here in the corner, so I never have to buy my mealworms. They reproduce really quickly. So this is my hedgehog room. I usually don't allow visitors in here just because I always have females that are bred, and they are very sensitive, and it stresses them out to smell new people, new smells in the room. Also, if I have very young litters that are under 10 days old, that can really stress out the moms, and sometimes they'll even eat the babies, or they'll reject their litter. So, hey, this is Chloe. This is the mom. She came out to eat. So, and take a look again at her litter. One of these guys is actually going to Seattle. And another one is going to Iowa. So Washington and Iowa. That's pretty neat. I usually do sell most of mine locally, but it just worked out that way. Zoe is Chloe's sister, and Zoe is going to have a litter here pretty soon. So, in about a week. So, this is my hedgehog room. I'm expecting my inspector here shortly. I'm hoping she comes soon. She can just pop in whenever she wants, and she's due to have an inspection here soon, so I always like to have that over and done with. Being a USDA licensed breeder, I am subjected to some strict regulations, and I have to maintain good records and provide a clean and nice environment for my hedgehogs to breed. So it's always good to buy a hedgehog from a licensed breeder. So, and in case you're interested, here are my tortoises. See the large one there? I'm really hoping that she has some eggs. It's called gravid. So if she is gravid, I might have some little tiny baby tortoises this spring. And that would be really, really cool. And these guys are really friendly too. They usually come right to my voice. And, I mean, they're just looking for food, but I'd like to think that they actually like me. So, anyway, these are my animals. Thank you for watching.